The last thing that happened was
Everyone died. Just like
Lily destroyed a wall in Jingji's house, and he got really mad, and you ran away to the music of Seinfeld in my head.
Yeah, Lily sure is a homewrecker.
Yeah, Lily and Jack, because he was the one that supplied the gun.
Yep.
It
So
was all Lily's fault, though, because she's the one that aimed it.
we are officially, well,
Best forgive me.
Vesper, are you set up, or you still need some time?
It is. I think it's good. I think we're right. You just did the recap.
Really, just to recap, I was stalling for time.
Yeah, I think we're good.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of the Huoshan Hunters Guild.
Yeah, I think.
I just did the recap. I'm not doing it again.
Yay! Go watch the other parts to listen in on what happened.
If you want to see what happened, watch the other episodes of the Huoshan Hunters
The
Guild.
recap wasn't canon.
Available on YouTube and Spotify eventually.
And Roku TV and Netflix.
Oh yeah,
Original
we
series.
will. 100%. If I can get us on Roku, we'll make mad money.
Subscribe to our Patreon.
Which we don't have.
Who cares about Twitch?
Yeah, whatever. Anyway.
Nobody cares about Twitch. Oh shit, we're on Twitch.
See, nobody cares about it.
Twitch while you're streaming.
We get banned. All right, I'm out of here. I'm going to Hitbox.
Who needs Twitch? Nobody needs Twitch.
I love Twitch. Twitch is the greatest. You can't see me right now, but I'm giving the thumbs up. I'm getting the cheat pop.
You don't need to sell out to him.
Give him the thumbs up.
Yeah.
You just have to keep your nipples covered.
We all know the Huoshan Hunters Guild has its home right here, live on Twitch TV. Thumbs up, cheap pop, crowd cheers.
Vesper, those better be in there.
All right. Anyways, we are officially starting off with Jack and Lily. You're running away from Jingji's house. You hear a very, very mad Jingji in the distance, throwing out a number of awful expletives.
Lily, I think we should make like bananas and split like right now.
We're already running.
All right, I forgot. Jack looks down to his feet. He's like, "Oh, right."
You need to make like a tree and get out of here.
Tree wizard, what are you doing in my head?
Tree wizard's running along next to you.
You know, if you're running, I got the good stuff for you. I got boots.
Got your boots of haste.
Go faster. I got the boots of haste, and I got speed.
He just has speed.
I was about to say. I'll take one. I'll take two.
Speed does not actually exist.
Good. Because
There is some replacement.
Come on, that would have been a perfect opportunity to make a jet derivative.
Yes, it
Well,
will.
on the run. But
If there's ever gonna be a speed equivalent drug, I am literally gonna name it Go Fast.
You gotta go fast. No,
Hey
but
man, you want to go fast? I got some Go Fast for you.
Strider, is Tree Wizard seriously running with us?
No.
You ran past
Okay,
his
good.
trash bin.
Anyway, so we're running and Lily.
Eventually, Jingji's loud, obnoxious voice eventually fades, and you're back, kind of near the the market district. You're getting out of the shady part of Huoshan and more into the market district.
Lily, don't shoot that again, please.
Yeah. Should have probably tested it somewhere.
Cheap.
Yeah. Whew. So,
Like, maybe flags off us. I'm sure that's not already a wreck.
how about no? But speaking of flag, or at least people associated with them, maybe you think Samson might know about this? No, he is a bit of a strange fellow who knows about strange things. Think he could give some info?
Yeah, you probably could.
All right, let's head on over if we can. Strider, can we head on over?
Yes.
Oh God, you sound like an amp, just like static.
Really?
Yes.
Yep.
Am I still staticky?
Yes.
Very
Yep.
staticky.
Very.
What about now?
You're good.
It's good. Did you put some magnet behind your microphone or something?
I don't know. I think I was actually, well, I was just like fidgeting around with a bottle opener that actually has a magnet on the back,
It's a great
Yeah,
idea.
that must have been it.
and it was
Strider-
also I had my my charger plugged into my headphones.
Strider needs his daily beer, guys. You don't know.
You have no idea how great this is. It's this. I'll show you a picture of it later. I'll take a picture of it. It's an amazing.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Anyways, so for now, can we head on over to Samson?
Anyways, putting over my bottle opener aside, you guys make your way to
Les Samson.
Lily. You went with Wyoming to the Artificers Division, right? Last session.
Yes.
Okay, so you know where to go. So you lead Jack to the Artificers Division.
Lily, you are muted, by the way, if you are trying to talk.
I can
I can hear him.
I can hear.
I can hear him.
I can hear. Alright.
The one
That
muted
was
is
my
you.
No.
Maybe you just have his voice lowered. Check it.
Yeah, I fixed it.
All right.
Anyways, Jack.
Lily, you're taking me there.
Yep. Lily knows where she's going. She takes you to this kind of massive factory. Upon which, immediately entering, you're just hit with this blast of heat and smoke and awful smells. You step in, you just hear the various clangs and clashes of people working with metals.
This reminds me of my old job.
You know, lots of fire going about for like blacksmiths and whatnot.
Oh yeah, it definitely reminds me of my old job.
Are you saying that out loud?
Yeah.
Okay. Really? Did you work in a factory or something?
Not quite. It was construction, but just having the background of very loud noises that would otherwise spook you in normal everyday, activity. You kind of tend to get used to it after a while. And also fire. Lots and lots of fire for metal bending.
This is in character, correct?
Yep.
Okay, Jack, make perception.
All right.
All right, you actually, while you're walking along, you actually see like some other construction workers that you may have worked with in the past.
I don't want to say oh shit, but I want to say oh shit.
And go for it.
Oh shit! Hey, what's up?
They notice you. They give it like and then
Run away.
immediately go back to work. They're all carrying like a lot of building tools, a lot of metal.
Yeah, just wave at them. I'm not gonna go over and talk to them. They're busy.
You look over also with your 26 perception. At times, this entire part, like almost maybe like 100 feet of this part of this entire building is all dedicated to like metalworking.
Oh man, that takes
Just
me
a
back.
massive section of metalworking.
You know, I never worked on metal that big, but I did a similar job.
Yeah, you see a lot of weapons, armor. In the very distance, you see you actually see some people working on siege weapons ranging from like medium size all the way up to like massive towers. I don't lie when I say this is a very big factory.
Huh.
Uh,
I'll have to remember that. Is
Now that I'm not half dead asleep, I can actually describe this place a little better.
yay! Okay.
As you guys continue walking throughout the building, Lily, make an intelligence roll.
intelligence?
Just roll a d20 plus your intelligence mod.
Okay. So +5.
Lily's
Eh.
pretty smart.
Yeah, very smart.
Poindexter.
You won't have to roll high. As long as you get over 10.
Do you need one of us to roll for you? Never mind. Ooh.
Oh wow.
Wow,
Okay.
one short. One.
Okay, so unfortunately you aren't exactly sure where to find Samson in this massive factory, so you're probably going to need to ask around.
So you know where you're going, right?
You know he works here, and he's taken you to sections of the facility. He's taken you through the metalworking, and he's taken you up to like an area solely dedicated to scryers. So those are probably your two best places to start looking. But for the most part, you don't know if he has his like own office or if he actually works like inside the factory.
So Jack.
Hmm.
You know those construction workers back there, right?
Yeah, a couple of them. Why?
Maybe you should ask them if they've seen him around here.
All right. So you don't know where you're going.
I know where I was going. Here. I just don't know specifically where in the building.
Ah, okay. You know the general layout, but not any specifics.
No. I've only
Alright.
been here once.
Fair enough. I'll be right back. So, Stride, I'm gonna go and fly over to one of my old coworkers, and
Okay. You find a scruffy looking cattle. He's helping he's helping work on some hammers.
Hey, Jack, how's it going?
Oh, hey, Jack.
We're all named Jack.
They're all named Jack.
That's
I'm
what we
confirming this. I'm confirming this.
Thank you. It's what I wanted the moment it came out of my mouth.
We have lost
Sorry.
Jack.
We make our own fun.
Okay.
I honestly
I'm
gotta
good at
say,
this.
this is exactly what I need to put me in a good mood. So
You're
thank
welcome.
you. Thank you all for this.
So, okay, I think I'm over it now. So I look at Jack is going as yeah, it's pretty good, Jack. So
Yeah, y'all
I
shoot
need to ask
shit for
you
a couple
question.
minutes.
Yeah, I need to ask you something. By the way, do you know if a guy named Samson has an office around here, or where we might find him?
Let me roll.
Intelligence, nat one.
Can't say I do. I'm only kind of a temp guy here. They only call us construction workers guys in when they need, metals and stone and stuff. You might want to ask one of the supervisors around here. He points one of them out. He points out a longma, kind of wearing like like a
What,
hard hat,
white over?
like a hard hat,
Ah,
and like overalls. Yeah, like overalls and that weird like yellow vest thing. You should know what the one I'm talking
yeah,
about.
yeah, I know. I know.
Yeah.
Hi, Visas. Yes.
He points him out. Yeah, that guy over there should definitely be the one to help you.
Oh, okay. All right. Thanks, Jack. See you later.
He gives a wave and goes back to working on the hammer.
All right, so now I'm going over to the supervisor.
Mhm.
Excuse me.
Huh? Oh. How can I help you?
Yeah, I was wondering if you knew where Samson's office is or where we could find him.
Ah, yes, Mr. Sampson. There's a door down to the south, about 50 feet from here. That's gonna lead you to another section of the area. It's more akin to magical items, and his office is in that area.
Ah, all right. Thank you very much. I'll go
Mhm.
back to Lily.
He gives a nod.
All right, it's this way.
Okay.
He leads you down to a door that goes towards the south. Upon entering it, you're immediately just blasted with much more cooler more air conditioned area. You see a lot of like longma and unicorns working on various kinds of magical items, ranging from rings to wands to cloaks and everything else in between.
So would Lily roll an intelligence again to find to like retrace her steps? Which I'm guessing this was the area she was in.
I'm gonna say no.
All right. So
You can either ask a supervisor or you can just make a general perception to look around.
Look for more
yeah,
jacks.
huh?
Look for more jacks for more directions.
Yeah, look for more jacks.
No, my old coworkers were construction. They weren't magical. But anyway, I was about to ask that. I was gonna ask, are there any more like supervisors with the visibility vest? So I guess I'm making a perception.
Yeah, make a perception.
22.
All right, 22. Looking around. Give me one moment. All right, looking around. While you're looking for a supervisor, you actually see a door to an office. A gold plate on it reads out the name Iscariot.
Jack just kind of tilts his head looking at that. He's thinking to himself.
Roll an intelligence check.
He's thinking to himself, isn't that Samson's first name?
And roll an intelligence check. I don't know who this Iscariot guy is, but he sounds important.
He certainly ain't Samson, that's for sure.
He sounds important.
But maybe he's
might
the
know.
boss. Maybe I could ask him for some stuff. Or directions.
Hey, good. What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna go in that room.
All right,
I'm gonna knock first.
All right, you knock.
Tap, tap, tap.
You knock, and you hear a familiar voice on the other side. Enter.
Samson? And then we'll open the door and walk through. Come on, Lily. I think I heard Samson.
Yeah. Thought that was why you walked to the store in the first place.
It's exactly why I walked into this door in the first place. Bluff check, nat 20. Perfect.
And if you're gonna roll a bluff check, roll a bluff check.
I mean, for funsies.
Too late, you said it.
Nah, it doesn't matter.
All right, fair enough.
All right, entering the room. It's absolutely unlike anything you'd expect from someone like Samson. It's a rather well decorated little office, filing cabinets and everything.
Everything's well kept, dusted even.
Mm-hmm. And Samson is there, just kind of reading a book. There isn't really a like Flag's office. There isn't really like a desk. It's just like some cushion pillows and shit. And he's there reading a book, looking almost like completely frozen.
You just got to the ending part of Deathly Hallows, Part 2.
Oh, it's such a good book. I've never actually read it.
I did. Anyways,
He looks up. Ah, Jack and Lily. To what do I owe the pleasure?
hey Samson. So, we found this. Holds out the musket. Found this in that old abandoned house where we fought Oleander, and we just tried it out. And Lily, what happened?
It's apparently a magical that shoots magic missiles.
And what happened?
Don't want to talk about it.
She destroyed a wall.
Ah, yes. Let me take a look at it.
Here you go. Hands it over.
He examines it for a couple minutes. Yeah. This is not one of our creations, but I recognize exactly what it is.
Great.
This is the work of. This is the work of an artificer. He raises a hoof up, but not the kind of artificer I am. This kind of artificer deals in. He kind of pauses, trying to think. The proper term would be this type of artificer deals in the emulation of magical spells, creating devices of magic and science to create weapons of power, of great destruction. This gun. You can hear an echo.
Speak again.
This gun. It's coming from Lily.
Yeah.
Try now.
This gun is infused with what I used to refer to as a super cartridge.
Super cartridge.
Normally these kind of artificers usually stack one spell into a device. However, those who are more gutsy and innovative can stack multiple spells into one single device or cartridge. hence the name super cartridge, or super device, if you will. These
Wait.
devices are much more unstable than normal ones.
Wait, so you're telling me that this gun can fire more than just magic missile?
Hmm. He turns to you, Lily. You fired this, yes?
Once, yes.
In what spells did you see?
Magic missiles. 10 of them.
He turns to Jack. There you go. This gun was infused with 2 spells, both magic missile.
Magic missiles, plural.
It just kind of gives you luck. This is a very effective gun, albeit a dangerous one. I am not sure how many charges it has. He kind of just pauses for a second, looks back at you. Excuse me. These types of devices have a certain amount of charges per day. When they run out, well, you can continue to use the device, though there is a chance it will more or less explode in your face.
Well, I'm kind of used to that.
So it sounds like I shouldn't use it more than about 3 or 5 times a day, just to be safe.
Samson gives a nod. That is an accurate assumption. I would say this would have a minimum of 4, but no more than 6. He hands the gun back to you.
So, Samson, how much do you think this would go for if I were to sell it?
It would depend on the buyer.
Sell it to a tree wizard.
To a gun owner who doesn't know any better. That is nothing more than a mundane musket. You would get no money from him. But to a magic user who would find out exactly what this gun can do, you would fetch a potentially hefty price.
That is canon for me. Just Samson goes, ah.
Is that all you really heard?
No, we heard it.
No, I'm just saying. We heard everything. I'm just saying that in the middle is canon to me. Huh. All right. Well, thanks for all your help, Samson.
He gives a nod. He returns back to his book. On the way out, make a perception.
Wait, hold on. I actually wanted to talk to him more because, you know,
Okay.
other
Alright.
stuff we
Alright.
talked about. But
Alright.
do I still make a perception?
No.
No? Okay, because so I can keep talking?
Yeah.
All right. Samson, I'd like to talk to you just for a little bit longer, but in private.
He
Lily,
looks
would
back
you
up.
mind waiting outside?
No, I wouldn't.
All right, thank you.
So Lily walks out, sits by the door.
Alright. As the door closes, he looks at you. What is this? What is this matter?
Samson, I was wondering if you perchance had any kind of more, or better, I should say, weaponry than what I have on me now.
He taps his chin for a moment, thinking. My division works on all kinds of weapons. What are you looking for?
Better guns.
Guns we have. What exactly are you looking for? We have guns of all kinds. From the musket, a simple, primitive gun, all the way to high-powered caliber rifles.
Do you have high caliber revolvers? Ignore how I said that.
Jack's having issues today.
Shh, it's an upset stomach.
It's just Tourette's.
You know that? Shut up. Yeah, I'm fine. You know, Strider, the one we talked about?
Alright, you're gonna have to remind me on that one which one it is.
I'll go get you a picture.
Is it the 400 one or the 4000 one?
It was the 400, but the reason why it was 400 was because it was from it was set in a campaign where guns were everywhere. So I'll go.
Okay.
That's why you said you switched it with the 4000.
Okay, yeah, I know what you're talking about. The one for modern and not advanced, correct?
Yeah, the modern revolver and the gun, whatever.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Yeah. I know what you're talking about now. All right. Samson nods. We have guns of those kinds.
Sweet.
Though I am afraid we do not sell anything here. Most of our shipments, when they are completed, immediately get sent out to the various shops in Huoshan or further outwards towards the prairie.
So, well, would you happen to know where this shipment of this specific type of gun is going?
And lucky for you, we just finished a couple of guns, especially revolvers. I'm fairly certain you can find one at the gun store.
The gun show.
Yes.
Oh, Jack. Well, all right. I guess Jack said that in character. The gun show.
Yep, the gun show.
No, it's like Samson is like, yes, and then his voice turns to Manwich. The gun show.
This Manwich opens the door. The gun show.
He's like Volk biceps with but it's the gun show.
Let me actually.
That's funny.
Okay, as you're talking, you hear a knock on the door.
Mhm.
And a kind of just like employee walks in, rando employee, hands Samson a folder of like various papers. He opens it up, looks through it. Perhaps I can save you a trip.
Hmm?
We just finished a shipment of quality guns. So if you want to, for lack of a better term, cherry pick one of these revolvers, you can give me your money now and I will make sure it gets to you before you leave this building.
Oh, well, that's convenient. Sure.
I rolled a best 2 out of 3 D100.
Yay.
All right. He looks through it. He says the revolver and about 100 bullets will run you about 4,400.
I thought they used metal cartridges, though.
No,
Really?
these are the modern ones. These are like 6-shooters
Oh,
or
right.
7-shooter.
Why the hell did I think a revolver used a metal cartridge? What the hell? Anyway,
Let me
okay.
see if I can find fire.
Jack tries to load in the cartridges anyway.
Why
Why won't they go in?
It's not working. Hey guys, hold on. The predators are slowly coming in towards him. They're coming in from all sides. I'm surrounded by like tigers and pumas. And I'm like,
Actually,
hold on, give me a minute. Hmm?
it'll be 4,100 actually.
Oh, okay. So yeah, you hand over the money to Samson. Here you go.
All right. He takes the money. He puts it away in a drawer. He gives a nod. He looks at the employee. Get this one a revolver with bullets. The employer nods, walks out, and about a couple minutes later, he comes back in with the revolver and bullets. You have
So obviously
one.
I saw that earlier, right?
Yes, you saw all that.
Lily feels left out. Everyone's doing business all around her.
Yeah.
Hmm.
All right, you have one revolver
And 100 bullets.
and 100 bullets.
Add that to your arsenal. You have enough guns.
But now you're
Oh, yeah.
4,100. You're 4,100 gold less of getting that habanero gun.
Oh, I'm not gonna get it through money. You know how I'm gonna get it.
Breaking
No.
and entering?
Mm.
Maybe.
Maybe. Sleight of hand.
Shh.
If that is that all,
Yes. Thank you very much, Samson.
he gives a nod. Anyways, he before he returns to his book, he says, I know you are still preparing, but I would recommend you all return to your mission soon. Flag is getting
Impatient.
more and more upset.
Don't worry. We will. Should be
Gives a
getting
nod.
out soon.
Now, as you begin to walk out, make a perception.
All right. Three.
As you leave, you hear this kind of like deep gasp from Samson as his eyes just go completely wide, reading this book, and just enters this comatose-like state.
So I see that.
Yeah, that's what you see.
He got to the plot twist.
Oh, I'm gonna. Avering, spoilers.
Oh no.
Anyway, Jack's gonna rush over to Samson and just kind of like go like, Samson, you okay?
He is unresponsive. Completely and utterly unresponsive. During this time, you notice that next to him is this small little like notebook. And he's holding a quill, and his hoof is just kind of like, well, it's kind of like a little special like thing attached to his hoof to hold this quill. And he's just like almost like subconsciously writing some kind of item of sorts into the notebook.
So it's like he's writing. Whatever.
He's drawing actually
Drawing.
like this item while he's in this state.
Can I make out what it is yet?
After a couple moments, it turns out to be some kind of siege weapon of sorts. It seems to have multiple barrels, bullets, as you can see. As far as you can tell, as he's drawing it, the siege weapon seems to be, the bullets seem to be part of a belt of sorts, and the siege weapon seems to be, like, belt-fed.
So it's
So a Gatling gun?
Essentially.
what it sounds like.
Holy!
Just be like, Lily, quick, get in here.
Lily, quick, get in here! Jack,
Jeez.
Jack, wait, hold on. Let me say something. It's like, Lily, quick, get in here, and then Jack just kind of goes back to looking at the drawing, and he's just like, it's like he's looking at a Playboy. He's just like staring, or the mouth a little bit open. Damn. Damn.
Such a weapon even possible?
After a couple more moments, he takes a breath and just kind of just like jumps out of this trance, just like taking a deep breath. He looks at the two of you like, "Can I help you?"
What
Um,
is this?
He looks it up. He picks it up, looks at it. Ah, yes. This is what I just saw in my vision. A new type of weapon. They called it a machine gun. No. Minigun? This goes through multiple names.
It looks anything but mini to me.
Ultimately settles on the name, since the bullets kind of look like they're a chain. He ultimately scribbles down the name chain gun.
Hmm.
Lily says, I'll take one of those.
So, are you going to be producing any of these?
I will get into the finer details of these. My creating weapons and items for my visions takes time.
Let's see.
One of the weapons for my visions, a ransor, costed nearly 100,000 gold to craft. This is actually true.
History check to remember that a Habanero gun costs about 1,000 gold, 100,000 gold.
That's not. He said it's a ransor. The ransor is a weapon.
Oh, didn't you? Thought that was just a random word you said.
No. This is actually a weapon I got from my Saturday game. It's badass.
All right, fair enough. So Samson, what you were just doing, those vision things. How, where, what do you see?
Okay, so out of game, this is how I craft as Samson. I don't like come up with like blueprints or anything, or like, oh, I'm just gonna create this from a list. How I explain it in character is that because Samson's very, very, very clearly insane, he reads like a book, any kind of book, and there's a chance while reading it progs a vision, and he sees like whatever he sees in his vision, he tries to like focus on a specific item if it's magical, and basically writes down the details of it, like what it is, what it does, yada yada yada.
So he reads books for inspiration.
Pretty much, and then he goes insane and has visions.
He just tells people it's visions just to
Yeah.
just puff it up.
It's the fluffiest thing I've ever done, but it's fun, cause Samson's great. Anyways, you ask him about it. He says, I am able to tap into deeper powers that rest inside my mind and gaze into past lives and past worlds and take from them inspiration and items and weapons that I gaze upon in these visions. He actually shows you flipping through a lot of these flipping through his notepad. You definitely see a lot of items. See various types of armor that you definitely saw were being worked on.
Oh,
You see another type of gun. This seems to be. He has a lot of names crossed out. You see names like scattergun, spread gun, shotgun.
is shotgun crossed out?
No. It seems he ultimately settled on that one. And you see a lot of details upon it, like you see like a drawing of like what the ammo cartridge is, and under it you see like black powder, like, and like the not equal sign, the unequal sign, black powder unequals doesn't equal gunpowder.
Yeah. I'm still going along with what I said, that to Jack this is like looking at a Playboy.
So
That's funny. Anyway,
He closes the book.
Jack holds out a hoof like, "Aw."
have you designed anything on the same philosophy as a canon, but better?
This recent vision, this chain gun, perhaps may be the improvement you're looking for.
I'm not so sure about that. The way they fight is unique.
And that it's a one and done.
Yeah, Lily just wants one giant bullet.
She
Well,
wants
we
the
shall
super bullet bill from Mario. You know, the huge ones? Yeah, those.
We definitely work
Bonsai
on
Bill.
we definitely work on siege weapons here in our division. If there's anything you're looking for, specifics, you're always welcome to come and speak with me or anyone else here.
So, I guess I'm just looking for something more along the fire rate of a cannon. The size of those bullets on the chain gun doesn't seem like they'd be able to penetrate.
They seem
Fortifications.
pretty big in their brine.
Jack looks over to Lily and he's like, Lily, don't you remember science? Force equals mass times acceleration.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
They
If
don't
it's
have as
not,
much
if it
mass
doesn't
as
have
an
that,
entire cannon.
if it
Well,
doesn't have that much mass, then it has to have acceleration. What if this has acceleration? I know, shocking, Jack being the one to bring up science. You're all speechless.
You better roll an intelligence check.
You ain't smart enough for that, motherfucker.
Actually, he probably would that be engineering? Maybe,
Probably would be.
because I know he has
I
that.
have profession engineer, yeah.
Alright, anyways, I shall look
Acceleration.
further into this vision. Once I craft a working product, we'll test it out against similar versions of your cannon. But if that is all, I have work to do, so please.
we need to go.
Alright.
Besides, I need to pick up a certain spell to, you know, make my mentor not kill me.
Alright. Well then, let's head on out. Thank you, Samson.
He gives a nod.
Also,
As you-
I'm here!
Yay!
And also, the big bullet bills are called bonsai bills.
Yeah.
Fuck, he's here. Alright, thank you.
A scorpion waddles in.
It's
Alright,
the fall, you know, the sirens. Woo, woo, woo. New challenger.
Lily, is there anything else you need to do before I switch on to someone else?
Well, I need to get make whole at some point, but other than that,
You're
no.
what?
I need to get make whole the spell at some
Oh, make
point
hole? Okay.
for preparing
Make
stuff.
whole or make whole?
Are you putting something
fix
together or making a pit?
Val's scythe
With the
whenever it breaks.
WH.
Great value.
Is that the brand?
Because breaking weapons inside your body is not a good idea.
I know this. I know this well.
Yes, Bao does.
So, by the way, did you get it fixed already, or?
Yes, it was fixed.
Oh, okay.
Probably that.
You could definitely probably pick up this spell at any, like, magic shop, so.
For how much?
Strider.
Yeah.
Can that cannon be bought?
No.
I'm pretty sure Lily already has that cannon.
Yeah,
No,
no, not
That's
even close.
Pretty big.
I mean,
Do you
true.
see the comparison of the size of people in the background? The cannonballs are people-sized. Actually, like about half, but roughly half.
Alright, yeah, getting a, I assume you can, like, learn it from, like, a scroll, right?
I can.
Alright, well, getting a scroll of this was gonna net you, 120 gold.
Fine. Even though buying it from a spellbook is so much cheaper.
Lily, can you make my gun master work?
Hold out 100 gold.
Hang on.
300 gold.
Alright.
300 gold.
think it's 300. Yeah.
All right, add 300 to your sheet.
Oh. Hold up 300 gold. I touch it, and you're gone, and now your gun's faster.
Woo!
Magic.
Can you, like... Oh, whatever.
Give me what?
120 gold for this spell.
Okay.
Alright, you got that.
Mhm.
Alright.
Button.
Who else is doing what? Wyoming, where are you at right now? Are you still around the medic division?
Sure.
Alright, are you doing anything else from when we left off last week?
No, not really. I don't think so.
Alright. Does anyone else need to do anything before I move on to the next day?
I had a question.
What's up?
If I had armor made of a special material, how long would that take to craft or be done?
That depends on the material.
Mithril, of course, the only material worth making things from.
I would have to look up mithril costs.
Well, I know what the
mithril
cost is.
Well, are you crafting it or someone else crafting it?
No, I can't craft it. It would be professionally crafted.
Alright, then will probably take it's usually like 1,000 gold per day.
Okay. Because like
So-
I would want to get it started, then we can go do missions, and it'll be done by the time I get back.
Yeah.
Yeah, and obviously before the next day, I'd want to learn the 2 scrolls I have.
Alright, yeah, you can definitely do that.
I would like to confirm the existence of some items, but that can probably be done later.
Alright, the items you were asking me about.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, I mean, like I told you, you'd probably ask Flag, but he definitely told you all, don't come back until you're done with your ranks.
Oak doke.
Alright, does anyone else need to do anything? Going once.
I'm
Going to...
gonna say I go ahead and get that armor started. Just
Alright.
okay. If that wasn't clear.
Anybody else?
I go home.
Alright, in that case... It is the next day. You'll wake up in your various places.
And more armed guards are.
What do y'all do?
Negotiate a price for my gun with Lily. No, not really.
I just realized I didn't give an image for this week. Did you give one?
No, I was in a rush to get the stream started, so it's just the same one as last time.
You know what? That works. That actually works.
Yeah, because you said it was the next destination anyway, so.
Yeah.
Vesper, just edit out this little chunk of audio and just kind of keep going.
Let me write down the timestamp.